Health officials, myself included, have said in the past that travel restrictions are not going to stop completely when you have an outbreak. That is a true pandemic. But I think most health officials agree that at best it delays and, as the Secretary says, kind of pauses things. And that's really the reason and the underlying rationale why that was done. I mean, if there is, and I hope it doesn't happen, a broad pandemic throughout the world, travel restrictions are not going to help. You can't just travel restrict everyone. But I think many public health officials would agree that although it's not perfect that it will stop, it could delay. And what we needed was a delay to essentially prepare better, but also to get a better feel of where this is going. We are reasonably well prepared. We've had a pandemic preparedness plan that we put together years ago. And what the CDC was talking about is taking the process from containment to mitigation. And mitigation means to be prepared to do things that would slow down the spread if we had an influx of infections, such as closing schools, social distancing, teleworking, and things like that. We need to start thinking about that now, even though it isn't absolutely necessary to implement it now. You know, Jake, again, it's the what would have, what could have. It's very difficult to go back and say that. I mean, obviously, you could logically say that if you had a process that was ongoing and you started mitigation earlier, you could have saved lives. Obviously, no one is going to deny that. But what goes into those kinds of decisions is complicated. But you're right. I mean, obviously, if we had right from the very beginning shut everything down, it may have been a little bit different. But there was a lot of pushback about shutting things down.